Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Kraken King coming back at you. And in today's video, I just wanted to show you a super cool off-grid local and private AI for your Android and iOS device. So if you're interested in that, then stick around. But first, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Second Chances 520 on eBay. If you'd like to support this channel, then you can swing on over and buy a toy from me. Thanks, Second Chances 520. So now on to the live action. In today's video, I'll be showing you a little brief demonstration of two of my top two off-grid AI, local private AI applications for Android. And like it says here, it's not just another chat app. You do your onboarding. It has the text generation. Also can do image generation. You can ask it to access the internet for you with some tools that are available. You can also give it attachments and ask it to explain the contents of those attachments. And finalizing the Vision AI, you can take a picture of a chalkboard with a bunch of formulations on it and ask it to help you figure it out. You can also connect this to your LM Studios server for more power. And coming down here, you'll be able to see this voice input offline. I'll show you a little bit more of that once we get to the application. This is something else I like to see. It's going to keep shipping MIT forever, and that's not changing. So I love that. And so now once you swing on over to the Play Store, you will be able to pick it up, and once you download it and open it, you will see this application here. So these tabs on the bottom should be very similar to yours as well. If you look up here at the top, you'll notice this is where you load your models at. I have 3 text models and 2 image generation models. This is where you would connect your LM Studio server, and then this is recent chats, which all of that is represented in a quick little bar down here. Moving on over to my chats, you can still see that I have 3 available. We'll explore those a little bit later. And then here, what you're going to see is project group related chats with shared context and instructions. And so these are just little helpers that you can kind of build out. To make a new one, you'd start up here, hit edit, and if you'd like, you can pause and check out my personal assistant prompt, Stanley. So you just define the roles, you save it, and then when you start a chat with him or the AI, it will help you speak Spanish or review your code. Swinging on over here to your models tab, you'll see up at the top, this is where you would input all of your tax information for your important local files. This is where you would download your models for your phone while the internet is available. The text models here are available for my phone, and if you'd like to try to find a different model, you can just type it in here and search Hugging Face for the Nematron model. And as you can see, that works there. I don't have very many available for my phone on image. I already have some downloaded. In here, in the settings, you can check your device information and see how much RAM you have available before you download models. If you have a lot of RAM like me, go in here to your settings and max out your max tokens and your context length. That way, if you're working with hypertext markup language, you can have long outputs. Here is the voice transcription part that you need to get while the internet's up. You can download a Whisper offline transcription. I did not have good luck with this, just to be transparent and honest with you. But rounding out this video here, before we get into just showing you some Quinn 3.59b testing, all your data stays on this device. No conversations, prompts, or personal information is ever sent to any server. So, if you've enjoyed today's video, then help me hack the YouTube algorithm by smashing that like button. And if you want to be in the first row, then hit the subscribe button because all my subscribers sit in the first row. So as you can see here, I took a picture of my son's biology book and I asked it to explain this image like I'm a 5-year-old, and I even misspelt it. And if you see the response, it actually came back stellar. This next one, I believe, was on me. It timed out and the phone went to sleep. But I gave it the old single file church website generator prompt. And as you can see through here, it's a very big description. It thought for quite some time and then gave me this code, which I am going to call a fail. But if you did see here on the Quinn 3.59b, it did generate information. It named the church. It even named the pastor, Michael Thompson, with a backstory. Got all the way down here to the end, and I let the phone fall asleep after 72 minutes. And I asked it to try to fix it, and the context was far too long for my phone. Moving on around to the tool calling, I'd ask it to see if it could check the weather for me. I call this a fail. It searched and found the local weather. I could have just clicked the link and found out myself, but I wanted to just test the full tool calling and where we're at in 2026. I would call this a fail, but as you can see down here, it thought for 15 minutes to just tell me something I could have figured out pretty quick. But that's a little of the testing of the Quinn 3.59b. You can see the tokens per second. It's pretty slow on my phone, so the 9 billion model is pretty slow for me, but that's why it took 72 minutes. But anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.